Hey, so today I thought I'd show you the spare tire repair equipment for your EXP. In all my 82s, it looks exactly like this. So you just have this like particle board cover, and in these corners are a couple little plastic retainers that keep it all in place, but I don't have it. I'll show you why. And then you have the instructions for replacing your tire. It shows you the jack points and everything, and that's nice. And that is universal, I believe. Every single Ford from this time should operate just like that. Or all the ones that have this, jack equipped and whatever. So if you're on the side of the road, all you need is an empty trunk. So what happens is you reach your hand down here, you pull back the carpet, flop that down, so your carpet's just laying over top of itself over there, and you'll have full access to everything here. And then grab this critter off. There's nothing special on the back side except for tire marks. And then underneath that there should be one of these, a foam insulator. You keep your tires at a certain degree of temperature, and so that when you step on that board in the back, you're not feeling weird stuff. You're just walking over it like it's normal carpet with insulation underneath. And then inside is your spare. This may not be the correct spare. I actually picked this up at a dump, a tire recycle facility, and this just happened to be sitting around out back. It is a 1980s Escort spare. But I don't know if it's from an EXP or not, but you can see it's in terrific condition. All the factory marks are still there. The warning sticker is still there. It's still balanced. This is still an extremely old Econo spare. So what happens here is you undo the wing nut. And then once you get this wing nut off, it's really big, really clunky. Pull your cap off. Sometimes it takes this rubber tube with it. Usually don't for me. So now you have full access to your tire. So your tire comes out, and this one's heavy because it's a steely. Gotta be like the thickest steel I've ever felt, actually. It's ridiculous. I don't think the stock steelies on this car are as heavy. And you wanted to know what those are. Here they are. But you pull all your tire out, and then you get this weird triple tiered scissor jack thing, and what also is in there is that tire iron. I just had that thing painted. And there's the clips I was talking about. They kind of just clip into there, and then these nubs keep it inside the tire bay. But you can see that you can see why mine weren't like that. It's because someone bottomed out in this thing. Something hit the spare tire compartment bay from underneath, and it buckled up. So all those buckles are preventing me from putting the clips on the thing so it sits in the right. But you don't really need them, because even when the spare tire bay is perfectly round, those plastic clips still make it a pain in the butt for the cardboard insert to fit in there well. So And then, like it says in the instructions, you take this critter out and you put it underneath one of the 4 jack points. Roughly where I pointed my fingers is about where you'd find them, just underneath the car, of course. So when you're all done with that, your factory wheels will actually fit in there, right over top of everything. And then you just go back on your way like nothing happened. And if you do have a tire failure, what happened to me was I was riding around on these super old tires because I couldn't afford any at the time. And I didn't have any spare rims, because in today's modern age, getting tires for 13-inch rims is very difficult and very expensive. So even if I had the money, it didn't do me any good because I couldn't even find any tires that fit these. But now I know there's like Mastercraft or something like that. It's Master something. They make their own line of tires, and they have one tire that's almost perfect for 13-inch Escort and EXP rims. And when you have a tire blowout, mine was horrific, because mine are steel belted radials. So when the tire blew up, it was the sound of a shotgun, bang, and then the tread came undone and it started traveling inside and outside this fender wheel until I came to a stop and just kept beating it, and it bent this all into shit. And then what happened was, it actually knocked this corner piece of trim molding off. It oblonged the hole when it did it too. It was ridiculous. I came home, I was looking down my car, I'm like, that was there when I fixed the car. What's going on? So I drove back down the road the next day, and oh, thank God, we were able to find it on the opposite side of the road. Because this is the driver's side, so this is essentially in the middle of the road, right by the yellow line, and it shot that thing all the way into the other side of the road in the ditch. And I had to change out the tire on my own. I had a different spare in there at the time, but it buckled a whole bunch of different crap up. Messed up a lot of stuff, and it left nasty marks everywhere. I was so angry, but boy was I sad. That just sucked. It made what was a pretty car just horrific. So, you know, never skimp on tires. If you have these kind of cars, try to get Fox Body Mustang rims. Bolt pattern is 4x108, so it's a little bit bigger than a Civic, but a little bit smaller than a 65 Mustang, because those are like 4x114s. Civic is 4x100. What you need is in between 4x108, which will also fit on Contours, Tempos, certain Focuses, Fox Body, like I said, and a few other select cars. But yeah, that's what you're looking at when you need to change your tire.